to be done to get them out of focus?
I don't know what to do to get them out of focus. We've just got to bring our speed game. We've got to be as fast as possible. We are a fast team, and if we're allowed to, we'll turn up the speed even more and try to test the Russians to get them to try and play as fast a game as we play.
Matthews, Tkachuk, Berensky, they all have done a really good job in this tournament so far, but is their role more and more important in tonight's game?
Well, I would say yes, because it's a big game. You're playing against the Russians, and they're a pretty good team. They're undefeated in this tournament, so they're going to put a test to our guys, and our guys have to play as best as they can. And I'm expecting all three of those individuals you named to have their best game so far.
You coached many different versions of the U.S. national teams in the days. What is the strength of this particular team?
Well, our strength is our speed. We have to bring a fast game. We're not that big of a team, but we made up for it in speed. So right through our lineup, from the top guy to the bottom guy on our depth chart, all of our players can bring speed to the game, and that's what we're going to try to play tonight.
What other team, as you have seen here in the tournament, would you see as a favorite? Okay, Sweden, Finland in the other semifinal.
Well, we play both teams. I would give the advantage to Sweden because they're physically a bigger team. They've got a huge defense. They can skate quite well on the ice. So I expect the Swedes to win their game tonight if they play well. And that's going to be an interesting affair, though. Since the last time we played the Finns about 2 weeks ago, they've added 4 or 5 different guys to their team. So they're quite a deep team too.
So we're looking forward to a big revenge for US in the tournament?
Oh no, not really. We played really well against Sweden the last time, and we lost 1-0. I mean, there's nothing to hang our heads about. Their goalie had a great game, and we'll just have to be as persistent as we were last time. But this time, finish off some of the chances that we created.
Coach, as we all know, the relations between Russia and USA as nations are pretty cold right now.
Very cold.
Very cold. But is there any, political background in the shadow of tonight's game?
No, I don't think so. We're just 2 junior teams that really don't amount to a hill of beans when you come down to it. But politically, right now, there's a few issues between the 2 countries, and that's what we're going to try to. As a group is to focus on that before the game. We're going to talk about the differences between the 2 countries, and not that we can make anything out of it, but we want to talk about how our countries differ so much, and we're kind of at a Cold War right now. So we've got to really concentrate on what we're doing out there tonight.
How eager Team USA wants to win the title?
Oh, we want to win the title as much as anybody, so but that doesn't mean that we have a right to win the title more than anybody. We just have as much a right as anybody to win the title. That's what we're looking for.
What does USA have to do better, if you would say? What are you not satisfied with thus far?
There's really nothing I'm dissatisfied with. We've played well in every area of the game so far. We've been very disciplined, which you have to be in a world championship. And so if we can be disciplined and we can skate really fast the way we have been, then the game should be kind of ours to take if we want it.
How do you guys have to play against a team as Russia? What can you do to make them uncomfortable on the ice?
Well, again, it's all about speed. We have to be the fastest team we can possibly be. If we're as fast as I think we are, we're in pretty good shape. And we have to be very disciplined too. Last year against Russia, I believe we weren't very disciplined. We took a few too many penalties, and the Russians took care of us on the power play. We're not going to play like that this year. We're going to be disciplined right from the get-go and bring our speed as much as we can.
Is it more prestige between these 2 nations if you would compare it to other games in this tournament?
No, I don't think so. We've just played very well. The Russians have played well enough to win every game, Their games are a lot closer than some of ours have been, but they're a good team nonetheless. They're a veteran team, and we've got to take them. We've got to take them down a notch or two, and we can do that by using our speed right away.
Coach, one more thing. How much,